What's going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't joined the family already, as well as give this video a thumbs up, a like. It really helps this community and these videos, so I greatly appreciate you for doing that. With that, we are diving into Alpha and Omega by Machine Gun Kelly. Checking out a couple more Machine Gun Kelly songs. Really excited for this one, and I'm kind of curious, are we taking Alpha and Omega first and last? Are we taking potentially a biblical, a spiritual approach to it, or are we taking more of potentially a flaunting, a stunting, kind of talking about abilities, gifts, talents, work ethic, and things like that, where he came from and where he's gone or where he's going? So I'm curious on the direction of this song. I'm going to pull up the lyrics as well, so that I can stay on top of what he's talking about. So without further ado, let's dive on in. Blood? What? Oh, also, parents, kids, a perfect timing. I had no idea the video was gonna like drop right there. Probably beats about to come in or something. But parents, kids, let this be your warning. MGK, there's probably gonna be some profanity or explicit language, innuendos, potentially based on the blood, some graphic content. So let this be your warning here. Oh, we're coming in with the piano. Going emotional type.
Yeah, I am the Alpha Omega, black flag swanger. Fuck a driveway, I'm in airplane hangars. Me and my gang popping champagne like players. For all of them days with no lights and no cable. No one can save you, my city fatal. Make it up out of it, how can they hate you? CLEVLAND's the greatest. I like this bitch, I make it look like it's Vegas. We on, motherfucker, we on. The first one to blow since bone. Think of back when I had a backpack full of fat raps. Didn't no one wanna hear my song. Motherfucker, y'all wrong. Motherfucker, y'all wrong. Made it and I never left home. Where I'm from, enemies bust up they shells like Cooper. Roll through these streets, come up down like Bermuda. I'm just a boy in the hood like I'm Cuba. So soon as I move that, I bought me a Ruger. You come to my house, you blow loud as a tuba. I bring your bitch in, she'll go down like a scuba. All of your shit's out of style like a scooter. Put all of your shit's in the ditch like a sewer. Make all of your bad like my name is Anubis. Talk out your medulla, get hit with bazookas. Bah! Bitch, I am.
It's interesting, so because I've always known like MGK's always repped like Cleveland hard. I think one lyric that stood out earlier, a couple where he was talking about like making Cleveland look like Vegas essentially, but then also where is it something about essentially putting Cleveland on the map, but then not leaving Cleveland as well, to where like a lot of people may come from a certain city or a situation, and if it's not like already crazy popular, they'll move out to a larger city, whether it's New York, LA, or just East or West Coast, Miami, Dallas, wherever, Houston, just larger cities that may have a larger following or things like that. And so I thought that was interesting as well.
The Alpha, I am the Omega. What? I am the Alpha, I am the Omega. I am the Alpha, I am the Omega. I am the Alpha, I am the Omega. Look, if you ain't living your life, then you dead. And sleep is his cousin, so I shot my bed. Paranoia got me using these meds. Now I'm smoky as Chris on a Friday like Craig. Retract that statement, I'm stony as Fred. Evacuate when my homies get mad. You better pray to your God for a blessing before they make your roll look like Armageddon. Knew I was trouble since I was 11. Ripped up my jeans and I bought me a leather. My friends saw me as a king like Coretta. My dad saw his son as a nuisance, a rebel. And yeah, my music sound like the devil. Turn that shit off or get out of my temple. Right after that, he go back to his kettle, one vodka and drink it all up till he's mental. I have no issue, I am official. Let them come at me, I practice jujitsu. Only fear two things with 3 letters, dog. There's G-O-D, God, and my fucking initials. Doctors called up to the news to report to them what they discovered. Said I'm the first of a species that they call a real motherfucker. Kells. And I'm sorry if you get a lot of pics from all my followers. If you were
crazy, this is a crazy video. A lot's going on. But you can tell, like, just it's interesting, the dynamic here, just like the kind of mellow piano, but it's like he's coming in hard with the lyrics and the way he's spitting his flow, where it's like an aggressive flow, but it's kind of a mellow piano melody, and just like a pretty, just like boom, just like the beat and bass line to really kind of like emphasize, like you feel something's coming, like what's going on here? Something's about to hit hard, and he's coming in with that aggressive flow. So let's continue.
Acknowledge us in any other way than positive, but you shouldn't be hollering or talking about Superman. Said I'm the first of a species that they call a real motherfucker. Kills. And I'm sorry if you get a lot of hits from all my followers. If you acknowledge us in any other way than positive, but you shouldn't be hollering or talking about Superman when you live in the metropolis. And if you follow astronomy, I'm a tourist. That means I don't give a fuck what you thought of me. I walk into an interview like a lobotomy, flipping my middle finger at everybody who watching us. Fuck that, bring the beat back. Hit a shit mentally, the body with a reset. Nah, fuck that with a key fast. Sprinkle a little bit on the quarter on my reset. Give me a minute, I took a hit. I'm trying to focus like a stigmatism. My competition, I'm addicted like the zip of my denim. They want the heat, I light them up like a cigarette. Send them, you bitch. What's your religion? I wanna know what God you see in a couple of seconds. I wanna see the criticism about my lyricism when I'm in your face, ripping this rhythm up like cannibalism. It's kills. Bitch, I am the alpha, I am the omega. What? I am the alpha, I am the omega. I am the alpha, I am the omega. I am the alpha, I am the omega. I am the alpha, omega, the fuck are you saying? Fuck are you saying? Fuck are you saying? I am the alpha, omega, the fuck are you saying? Fuck are you saying? Yeah, I am the alpha, omega, the fuck are you saying? EST Russia, you better quit playing. They start a war if you mention my name. I'm the alpha, omega, beginning and end.
It's a cool shot. Yo, a lot's going on there. It was kind of cool. You could tell there was like a build up with like the way the melody and the beat was produced and everything. Kind of touched on the aggressive flow, and then really towards the end, it really came in and hit hard. And the beat just like it hit hard and it bounced. It was a pretty graphic video. A lot going on there. I'm curious on like where the thought came from. Was it like MGK or his label and team, and just like, hey, this is a song. He took the more this stunt and kind of flaunting approach of just talking about himself and come up and things like that, like don't mess with me, you know, I'm the king, I'm the alpha and omega, and so really that was kind of the lane and approach that he took. But I'm curious on like where the thought process for the video came from. But one thing, I mean, he had a lot of kind of like hard lines and lyricism, kind of wrapping around that whole theme of Alpha Omega. One thing that towards the end there, where he said, I want to know what God he said, what's your religion? I want to know what God you're singing in a couple of seconds. And so kind of emphasizing the point of saying like, you know, don't mess with him. He's going to make you see your creator kind of situation. It was pretty creative on how he was talking about like only 3 letters he mentioned earlier. Only fear 2 things with 3 letters, dog. And it's cool, really what he's saying there, like dog, that's G-O-D, and then his initials. And so when he's saying dog, right, dog, 3-letter word, but he's also saying dog is using it as in slang as well. And dog backwards is God, G-O-D. So interesting. And also interesting having that line in there, but then also just the contents and everything around the video. So cool song. You could kind of tell just like groovy like melody, and he came in hard with the lyricism and emphasizing the points there, talking about himself being Alpha Omega. So that's Alpha Omega by Machine Gun Kelly. Let me know what you thought in the comments section down below, as well as some other songs to continue to check out, whether it's MGK, whether it's rap, whether it's hip hop, whether it's UK rap, whatever genre it is, we'll get to it. We'll check it out here on the channel. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps out the channel, as well as hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you never miss a video in the future. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.